economic growth and the profound importance and the need for a pan-Asian railway network in driving this vision forward. I will also emphasize the need to view investment in connectivity as long-term commitments not merely for transportation, but as investment for the future of ASEAN's economy. As a matter of fact, the total nominal GDP of the 10 ASEAN nations measured amounted to $3.6 trillion in 2022, more than doubling compared to total GDP of $1.6 trillion in 2009. In 2024, the ASEAN economy is expected to grow by 4.5% and about 4.7% in the first quarter of 2025, further underlining the significant contribution of this region to global trade and economies. Ladies and gentlemen, the ASEAN region comprises member states, each with its own identity, resources, and aspirations. Yet, despite our diversity, we share a common goal: economic growth and prosperity for all. For this to happen, we must build the necessary bridges, both physical and digital, that link our countries together in a seamless and efficient network. Logistics and connectivity are no longer just about moving goods from one place to another, but it is the lifeblood of modern economies, enabling trade, facilitating investment, and improving the movement of people and services. For ASEAN, this connection must extend beyond our borders. With a combined population of over 678 million people and expanding middle class, the opportunity for growth is immense. However, we must ensure that we are not just connecting capitals and major cities, but also, more importantly, connecting rural areas to markets, small businesses to global supply chains, and industries to one another. This is the true essence of logistics, not just to move goods, but to foster economic inclusion and socio-economic mobility. Efficient transportation systems make trade more affordable, markets more accessible, and supply chains more resilient. Today, ASEAN faces a critical challenge: how to create synergy between our diverse transportation systems, land, sea, and air. While we are heavily dependent on maritime trade and air travel has expanded rapidly in recent years, the railway system is emerging as an equally important and viable alternative, one that we must prioritize and develop. The reliance on maritime trade has long been the cornerstone of the region's economic success. Our seas are the lifeblood of global commerce, but with the changing geopolitical landscape and the vulnerabilities inherent in maritime routes, we must look to diversify our transport options. The Pan-Asian Railway Network provides us with the opportunity just to do that. Imagine a fully integrated rail network that connects the ports of Singapore, Klang in Malaysia, runs through Thailand and Laos, and reaches Kunming in China. This rail corridor, along with complementary networks throughout ASEAN, will not only serve as an alternative route for goods, but also as a complement to our maritime and air routes, making our region more resilient in the face of disruptions. For instance, while maritime trade is often subject to piracy, bottlenecks, and environmental risks, rail transport is more reliable, efficient, and less susceptible to natural disasters or geopolitical tensions. The Pan-Asian Railway Network will provide an alternative low-cost route, especially for bulk commodities and manufactured goods, allowing us to bypass choke points which are critical to global shipping but prone to disruptions. Moreover, rail is a more sustainable option for transporting goods over long distances. It reduces carbon emission and alleviates traffic congestion on highways. For ASEAN, rail transport is not only an alternative, it is the future of sustainable and cost-effective trade in the region. As the former Minister of Transport Malaysia, I advocated for a comprehensive study on the Pan-Asian railway network has clearly set a strong foundation for regional connectivity today. The goal was to create a seamless rail link bridging Malaysia from Thailand down to Singapore and in doing so overcome the logistical and infrastructure challenges that could hinder such a connection. Years later, this vision is beginning to materialize with the launch of the ASEAN Express, which started operations as dedicated cargo network in June 2024. This network currently facilitates two-way cargo movement from Selangor, Malaysia, all the way to Chongqing in China, traversing through Thailand and Laos. The ASEAN Express not only enables more efficient transport of goods across these regions, but also strengthens Malaysia's role as a critical logistic hub within ASEAN. This initiative reflects broader ASEAN ambitions for integrated infrastructure, which are key to enhancing economic ties with China and creating greater synergy across Southeast Asia's economies. The ASEAN Express launch represents a significant step in implementing parts of the Pan-Asian Railway project, connecting one more areas in the region to efficient rail infrastructure. Therefore, I would like to encourage leaders of the ASEAN member states and the ministers responsible for transport to re-initiate talks on investing in the Pan-Asian Railway project. However, as we chart this course towards stronger logistic networks and enhanced connectivity, we must be mindful of one crucial factor: economic resilience. Global supply chains are fragile. The COVID-19 pandemic and trade sanctions show us just how vulnerable our economies can be to disruptions. From port congestion to supply chain shortages, the pandemic exposed the weakness of over-reliance on single modes of transportation, particularly sea roads. A well-connected railway system, however, offers greater flexibility and redundancy, reducing the risk of complete shutdowns in the event of natural or man-made disaster. The Pan-Asian Railway Network represents a long-term solution for strengthening the resilience of ASEAN's economy. As we build stronger connection, we must also protect those connections. We need to ensure that these infrastructure projects are robust and adaptive to future challenges, be they economic shocks, climate change, or technological disruption. Protecting ASEAN's economic resilience requires investing in diversified, future-proof infrastructures, including rail that can weather external challenges and allow our economies to recover and thrive. The network is not just about moving goods, but also about creating economic and political security, helping ASEAN withstand external pressures by internationalizing growth and reducing dependency on other regions. Ladies and gentlemen, a robust and well-connected network is more than just a project that will move goods. It is a strategic investment in our shared future. It is a commitment to sustainable, inclusive growth, ensuring that the benefits of connectivity are widely distributed across our region. Investing in logistics infrastructure and connectivity is not a short-term project, but long-term vision. This investment are about shaping the future economy of ASEAN, an economy that will be interconnected, resilient, and competitive on the global stage. It is about laying the groundwork for an ASEAN that is better equipped to weather global economic shifts, adapt to technological advancements, and address pressing challenges like climate change. Connectivity investments will also foster a digital economy. The roadworks and highways we build today will carry not just goods, but also information, capital, and talent, creating a truly integrated and digitally connected ASEAN. As we build the railways, we must also build the digital infrastructure that allows businesses from SMEs to multinational corporations to operate across borders with ease. In this context, connectivity is much more than transportation. It is about creating an integrated economic ecosystem that will enable the free flow of ideas, technology, and investment, and that will allow our people and businesses to thrive collectively. Ladies and gentlemen, global connectivity and logistics are facing complex, evolving challenges driven by diverse factors such as geopolitical conflicts, environmental mandates, and rapid technological change. Key obstacles today include supply chain disruptions, geopolitical tensions, capacity constraints, sustainability imperatives, and cybersecurity vulnerabilities. First, supply chain disruption have reshaped global logistics. The COVID-19 pandemic triggered significant slowdowns as production halt and movement of goods face new barriers due to lockdowns and restriction on logistic routes. Today, global supply chains are still stabilizing, and businesses are increasingly considering strategies like nearshoring to reduce dependency on single markets. Geopolitical tension was another challenge. Trade conflicts, sanctions, and technology restriction have prompted companies to reassess supply routes and suppliers. This geopolitical climate has led to the reorientation of trade flow, with countries like Malaysia seeing increased trade activities. For instance, hot plank, currently ranked around 14 million TEUs annually, is under growing pressure to keep up with rising demand as countries rebuild supply chains and shift trade towards Southeast Asia. Plans are underway to expand hot plank's capacity to 27 million TEUs to meet these demands in coming decades. In addition, infrastructure constraints are straining logistics networks. With the surge in e-commerce and urbanization, many ports, railways, and highways are already operating at capacity, leading to delays and congestion. Major ports globally, including Port Klang, need investment in automation and technological advancement to handle current and future demand efficiently. Environmental regulations and sustainability pressures are also reshaping the logistics industry. Increasingly strict emission standards require substantial investment in green technologies like electric vehicles and sustainable packaging. This transition represents a significant challenge for logistic companies, which must adapt to new environmental mandates while maintaining profitability. Lastly, cybersecurity vulnerabilities are emerging as a critical concern in our digitally interconnected logistics system. Greater adoption of technology and digital transformation can boost efficiency, yet it also exposes logistic networks to cyber threats. High-profile attacks like the 2017 NotPetya attack that impacted Musk underscore the importance of robust cybersecurity measures to safeguard this complex, interconnected system against modern cyber risks. As these challenges persist, the logistics industry must evolve through innovation, investment in technology, with a commitment to sustainability and security. So, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, we stand on the precipice of an extraordinary opportunity, one where logistics and connectivity are not just tools for economic growth, but the very engine that drives ASEAN into a future of shared prosperity. The Pan-Asian Railway Network is more than just a transportation corridor. It is a symbol of our collective ambition to strengthen ASEAN's integration, economic resilience, and long-term competitiveness. Ladies and gentlemen, let us not just view this as an infrastructure project. Let us view it as an investment in our shared future, one that will provide sustainable growth, create jobs, and build economic security for all of ASEAN and beyond. By giving the priority connectivity, we are not just improving transportation, we are laying the foundation for a stronger, more resilient ASEAN and that can thrive an increasingly complex and interconnected world. Together, let us turn this vision into reality, one railway, one port, and one connection at a time. Let us build ASEAN's future today. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very much. Let us work together towards the motto of this event, is to create a better world for global logistics. Thank you. A big round of applause to Thank you very much. The presidents of the Malaysian Chinese Associations and the member of parliament for the Ayers, the John's Constitution, and the former Minister of